Alright guys, this is just a short video to clarify on simplifying radicals. So again, what a radical is a square root symbol. Okay, so a radical looks like that right there. So it's basically what you're doing is you're raising a number to the 1/2 power. Okay, that's the same thing, those are equal. So the square root sign is basically raising it to the 1/2 power, same thing. Okay, so let's start with some radicals that we know. So the square root of 9. Well, we know that that's equal to 3. Okay, well, let's look at why that's equal to 3. I'm going to break down this number underneath my radical, which is the square root sign, into its greatest factors, into its least factors. Okay, so I'm going to break it down. So 9 breaks down into 3 and 3. Okay, so once you have a pair, you can bring that pair outside of your radical sign. Okay, so you're looking for two numbers, okay, the same number, and then once you have that, go ahead and circle it and bring it outside the house. Okay, I'm going to call that a house. That square root sign's a house. So you're going to look for two friends, and you're going to bring them outside. They're going to go play outside. Okay, well, being that we're in a quarantine and you're not supposed to go outside, I know I'm telling you to break the law right now, okay? But you're going to take your pair of friends, and you're going to go outside. I know, social distancing, okay? All right, but what we got? So we got square root of 9 is equal to 3. Why? Because we have a pair of 3's, and that came outside of my house right there. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's go with square root of 16. Okay, well, we know that's equal to 4. Well, why is that equal to 4? Because 16 breaks down into 8 and 2. Okay, but there's no pairs. 8 is not a pair with 2. You have to have the same number to be a pair. Well, 8 breaks down into 4 and 2. Okay, well, now I have a pair. So I've got two friends. Those are going to come outside the radical. So you know right now that we have a 2 outside the radical. But we're not done. 4 can also break down. So 4 breaks down into 2 and 2. So you have another pair of 2's. Well, we got two more friends. They're going to come outside. So outside we have 2. We have another 2. 2 times 2 outside is 4. Okay, which is how we get 16 as the square root of 4. All right, let's look at something that's a little bit harder. So the square root of 18. Well, the square root of 18 is not a perfect square, but we can break it down. So 18 breaks down into factors of 6 and 3. But again, those are not the same number, so you need to look to break down even further. Well, 6 can break down into 3 and 2. So now we have a pair. They're my friends. They're going to go outside. They're going to play around. Okay, but we still have the 2 underneath the radical because we didn't have a pair there. So outside, we brought a 3 out. When they come outside, they become 1. So we brought the 3 out. And then underneath the radical, we still have square root of 2. So 18 breaks down into 3 square roots of 2. Well, how do you know when you're done? When this number underneath the radical cannot be broken down into any more factors. Okay, so last one, let's go square root of 40. Square root of 40 breaks down into 4 and 10. But again, those aren't the same number, so we keep going. Well, 10 can break down, and 4 can break down. 4 breaks down into 2 and 2. So you know right now that you have a pair. You got two friends. They're going to go outside. They're going to play. So they go outside the house. So I've got a 2 outside right now. Okay, we can break down the 10 into 5 and 2. Okay, well, that doesn't help me because 5 doesn't break down any farther, and 2 doesn't break down any farther. So we can just leave it as 2 square roots of 10.